Hello YouTubers and welcome to a new video of Arepas for dinner. For the ones who don't know me, my name is Andrea and I make videos about my life. I'm currently living in the Czech Republic and I'm a mom of two, Alicia and Isabella, of 18-month and 3-month-old. So, this vlog is going to be more or less about what I eat in a day and what's my workout routine. I work out twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, but to be honest, that Saturday or Sunday workout usually doesn't happen. But during the week, I do work out twice a week. And even though this hasn't been my meal plan since the beginning, I've evolved from other things. This is what I'm doing at the moment. So stay tuned. By the end of the video, I'm gonna give all my tips and tricks that I use to go back in shape as fast as possible. I'm only 3 months post C-section and I am thinner than in my pre-pregnancy weight of the first pregnancy because they are Irish twins and I didn't have time to lose the weight between one pregnancy and the other. So now I'll show you here this one that she wants no. She already finished her breakfast and she's given her empty plate to me because she finished. Maybe I'll upa her. So now this that is left, most important thing, I'm not gonna eat it because that's one of my biggest tips. Don't eat the baby's leftovers. Or you give them to them again, or you trash them, or that's it. I don't eat my baby's leftovers, so that's a small trick there. Okay, so for breakfast or for the first thing that I have in the morning is a black coffee with this collagen powder. I usually just use collagen because I thought, oh, for my skin, for my hair to stay young. But to be honest, it's actually packed with protein. So that explains why I was not hungry after having my morning coffee. Also, I don't add sugar, I add Splenda, that is sweetener, because it has no calories. And I know a lot of the things that I'm gonna say in this video are not healthy. They're just what I do. It doesn't matter if it's healthy or not, it's what I'm doing at the moment. So, you know, take it with a pinch of salt and maybe don't imitate everything I'm doing. So that collagen powder actually has 25 calories and 9 grams of protein. Does it have a taste? Yeah. Do I like the taste? Very much. Also, you can put it to a tea. Maybe it's better on tea and it's better maybe if you add honey and other things. But to be honest, I'm okay like this. And usually after I drink this, if I'm busy in the morning, if I have things to do, probably I won't have breakfast. Now, the funniest part of the diet is that it's right now 10:44, and between changing diapers, babies that don't want to nap when they have to nap, giving Alicia food, cleaning her, doing everything I need to do, I didn't have breakfast. Many times I don't have time to have breakfast. I hate having breakfast on the go. I hate having breakfast standing up. I love sitting down and having my time to eat. If I don't have that, I'd rather not. So that's why. Now we're gonna go to the pediatrician. Now I came to the doctor and I'm literally gonna have a coffee. I forgot my Splenda, so I'm just like not gonna have sugar with it, but I'm too hungry and I won't have time to grab lunch pretty much ever. The babies are supposed to be sleeping now, but it's not really. I don't know. The younger one is in the hallway sleeping and Alicia is upstairs. Alicia had actually some McDonald's, but I didn't want to have McDonald's. I don't like having like trashy food in the middle of the week. Don't get me wrong, I love McDonald's, but not on a Tuesday. I don't want to wake anyone, so I am not gonna cook anything because I don't want to wake up anyone. So I just realized I have no cucumbers, which is terrible, but I'm gonna have 2 tomatoes and 1 kind of tuna, which is lame, but I'll show you anyways. And of course I'm gonna drizzle it with extra virgin olive oil as always. I think probably I'm gonna try to do like a couple of days of what I ate in a day because today is kind of weird day because as well it is Valentine's. So definitely not the best example of a day. Maybe I always eat like this. I just never notice what I eat or how I eat. So I'm on my way to the gym. I need to be a little bit fast because I'm preparing Jan a surprise Valentine's dinner that I might post here a little bit of it so you guys can see it. And now I'm just gonna have a Red Bull. Yay! In more things that you shouldn't do. It doesn't matter. I'm too tired. I never sleep. The girls wake up 3 times each at night. You know, Alicia just wants consolation, like, oh, and Isabella actually wants to eat, so yeah. Otherwise, I can't. I wanted to eat something else, but literally I got super full from the tuna thing. And I'm gonna have a big dinner, so it's all right. But I'll show you guys. So I just made it to the gym. Pretty much what I do is usually I do steps. Something more like a, I don't know how to say, like the speed is like 10 or something like that, and inclination 40. So it's not like I do cardio, like I'm gonna be like, oh, I cannot breathe. No, it's more like I try to just like exercise the legs because it's what I like. I do that for like 20 minutes, and then I do the other steps for another like 15 minutes or so, sometimes a little bit longer. And then I go to the other room to do weights and floor. I'll show you more or less how it looks like. So today I made 32 minutes of cardio. I have to get back home and I didn't eat much today, so now I'm gonna do some like weight training and other trainings, and I'll show you guys. I'm not gonna explain too much. Usually all my repetitions are 3 series of 10 or 3 series of 12, depending on how I feel. I'll show you a little bit what I do now, and then we're gonna go home to cook dinner and show you the real big meal of the day, because otherwise this day has been very funny eating wise. If you're gonna tone it, tan it, I do this in winter. It's just something I do. I like it. It makes me feel good, full of energy, and makes me look more fit than I am actually. So I'm gonna do that now. Okay, I'm ready to start cooking. Extra virgin olive oil, minced garlic. Once it's fragrant, Italian passata. Make sure it's Italian, or I make sure it's Italian. Also, pro tip, if you want to add basil leaves but you don't have, you just have to add a little bit of pesto. That's what I usually do because it's pretty much basil. So I just add 1 tablespoon of that and that's it. If you don't know what passata is, it's pretty much just like tomato sauce but raw, like before cooking it. That's why you just put it there with olive oil and then you have tomato sauce. And these are the raviolis I'm gonna use. Isn't this cute? I bought 2 containers because one was not gonna be enough for Alicia and everything. Like my baby's probably gonna eat with us. This is dinner. It's funny, you cannot see that the raviolis are in the shape of hearts. But anyways. I also had some of these, and some of these, and of course some of that. My daughter put me some hearts on face. Yum! From Tiger. I think I'm gonna have like 5 of these. It's my Valentine's present. Good morning, guys. Sorry the face, but I haven't put makeup. This is day 2 of what I eat in a day. I figured that what I ate yesterday was like, I don't eat like that every day. That was just some very busy day. So I'm gonna show you as well what I eat today for a reference of like not every day is the same. As well, I'm doing this on the weekend. It does change a little bit because Jan cooks breakfast for me. I had to put makeup, but I don't know if this contributes whatsoever with weight loss or not. I have no idea. But Isabella wakes up every 2 hours, more or less, and Alicia every 3. So, I don't know, we went to sleep at 9 and we woke up like 6 times. I don't know, it was. I'm gonna see to eat this, but I wanna know, let me know down in the comments if you microwave cook your food sometimes, because that's something I learned how to do when I was in college in Spain, because it was a pain to use the stove, so I learned how to cook in the microwave. And I've been organizing Isabella's room because every 3 months this time 4 months I like to do her clothes, because she goes through clothes so fast and she has so much from Alicia. Literally, I climb up and down the stairs, I calculated 35 times in 1.5 hours, plus everything I did there. So it looks like even when I'm not working out in the gym, I'm working out. Also, even though I had a little bit of water, I'm gonna have some of these arancata. You see me buying these a lot in my grocery hauls or in what I buy in a week. I love this. I'm so obsessed with this. It's so delicious. I think it's not sweet at all. Yeah. So this is the lunch. It's just a ham and cheese sandwich with some Philadelphia spread, half a banana, because Alicia loves bananas. So I hate to eat all her fruits, and those bananas are huge. And a Coke Zero because, well, caffeine. I mean, we're literally waking up like 4 or 5 times at night. So yeah, lunch. Meanwhile here. So I was on the phone with my dear friend and I ate 3/4 of the popcorn thing. So I'm making homemade meatballs because I'm gonna have it with some mushroom sauce, and I haven't decided if potatoes or what on the side. So for that is ground beef, panko breadcrumbs, onion and garlic powder, salt and eggs, because you see, if I make them from home, I know they're gonna be healthier. And as well, a baby that wants my attention. Yeah. Also, another pro tip: buy huge bags of frozen veggies. Because it's better when you always have vegetable with your meals. And I just put it in a plate like that, and I just put it in the kitchen so I can cook it later. Peekaboo! Papu. Papu. So, black olives as a random snack. Well, I cook. I'm too hungry and we won't have dinner for another like hour and a half. It's too hot, baby. Ouchie, 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 ouchie. So I'm probably gonna eat one meatball because I wanna make sure that they're ready. So probably I'm gonna have this with Alicia because she wants. So now these ones are just out of the oven. They actually came out great. So here's my huge plate of food. I'm so excited. Nom nom. Alicia is gonna eat the same. I live in Czech Republic, so of course I'm gonna have a beer. So this part I decided to do it outside because all my babies are sleeping and it is how it is. I'm gonna give you my tips and tricks and everything that I did since the beginning. At the beginning, what I've tried, since I was not breastfeeding and I could jump pretty much into the diet quite fast, even though I shouldn't have, I did, started kind of intermittent fasting since, let's say, like week 3 or week 4, something like that. I think that's way too soon, and I don't recommend that to pretty much anyone, because if you are breastfeeding, you're gonna do it, and if you had a C-section, you need a lot of calories to heal that. So that wasn't my smartest second, but I was kind of tired of looking roundy after it was so many months, because both babies are very close in age. First I started to do that, and then after that didn't work, I just stopped it, and I started around 8 weeks, I started to count calories. I believe that if you haven't dieted in a very long time, counting calories is a great way to understand, again, like foods. I'm not saying that counting calories is perfect. Calories are just like for reference. So after I was counting calories for a little bit, let's say 3 weeks or so, I was losing weight and everything, I decided to switch it because I was being quite hungry trying to stick to the calorie counting. So I switched it to glucose-based diet. So it's not really a diet, it's supposed to be like a lifestyle. It's to understand glucose spikes are the worst for your body, for aging, for fat storage, for everything. So it's a way of eating where you put protein ahead of sugars, and that helps your body not spike. There's a girl called Glucose Goddess. I'm gonna put her Instagram here. She is very good at explaining that, and I pretty much follow all her advices, and I'm still doing that. What does that mean? That means that if I want to eat a chocolate, I'm gonna have the chocolate. Of course I'm gonna have the chocolate, but I'm just like eat some almonds before. Or if I'm gonna have like bread and sausage, something as simple, I would literally have 2 bites of the sausage before I try the bread. It's just the order of things. And as well, it helped me introduce much more protein into the diet. So the only meal that I eat that has no protein is popcorn, because I love popcorn, and you know that if you see my grocery hauls, because I spend so much money on popcorn. But definitely popcorn has a lot of fiber, so it's great for dieting. Okay, so that's pretty much the diet that I'm following. Now I'm gonna give you like my tips of like the things that help me lose the weight, or the rules that I set for myself. You don't eat the baby leftovers. What? You don't eat your toddler's leftovers. Never, ever, ever. Unless that's gonna be your meal and you literally just like made, I don't know, noodles and butter, and you're literally gonna eat that, and that's gonna be lunch or that's gonna be dinner. You don't eat it. I eat until I'm full. I don't eat to finish the plate. So I don't care that there's leftovers. I can put them away or I can trash them. I'm just not gonna eat them, because it's the same. If I just eat them for the sake of not trashing them, but then I just gain weight, am I doing anything? Like if I would eat that instead of something else, maybe. But if I just eat it, I eat what I crave. So if I'm craving chocolate, I eat chocolate. If I'm craving a cookie, I eat a cookie. Because I've realized that if I say I'm not gonna have cookies because cookies have a lot of calories or cookies have a lot of fat or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna have a banana, and then it's not gonna be enough, and I'm gonna have some ham, and it's not gonna be enough, and after that I'm gonna have 6 cookies instead of having that 1 or 2 cookies that I was actually craving at the second. So definitely I try, like in moderation, to eat everything I want. It doesn't matter what it is. Like white chocolate, I love white chocolate. Everything I drink has no calories. Besides the arancata, you've seen the arancata thing, but the arancata is arancata cero, means like zero added sugar, and I believe that 1 big glass of 250 milliliters has like 30 calories, so it's okay. Tip is I cook pretty much everything at home. I make my 3 meals at home from scratch, and I mean, I don't make my sausages, nothing like that. If I could, I would, but I don't. But I feel that by making everything from scratch, for example, if I'm gonna have a pasta, I boil the pasta, but I make the sauce. I buy passata. Passata is literally like the base of the pasta sauce, but it's only tomato, nothing else. And then I add the olive oil, the salt, everything, because I know I'm not gonna add maltexto destrosi, whatever. I'm not gonna add sugar. I'm not gonna add anything that I don't want. It's gonna be made my way, and I know exactly what goes there. Going to the gym. Okay, you saw what I posted there. I go to the gym twice a week, and I do cardio, but more for the sake of like, I don't do cardio because I don't love it. So I do cardio, but in a way that is more like muscle building than like losing fat. And then I just do weights, and I do floor, and I do like certain exercises that I'm comfortable with. But I have one tip for the gym. It's like, I feel that people put the machine, for example, to run, and it's too much, and they get tired, and it's like, I don't want to run anymore, and they like stop it. In my honest opinion, it's better to do it more medium for longer time than like putting it in the highest powerful cycle, whatever, and then you can only do 3 minutes. Like, I do the steps, and sometimes I get like tired, and I'm like holding myself from the stairs, and I get the looks because people are like, oh yeah, well, she's there, but she's holding herself. And I say, yeah, but if I hold myself, I'm able to like hold myself for 2 or 3 minutes and then go back at it and do 10 more. But if I decide that I won't hold myself because I'm so perfect in doing my exercises, probably I'll do half. Collagen. You've seen the collagen thing. I believe everybody postpartum should be eating collagen. It helps a lot. I mean, it just makes you full. So it's a great way of losing weight without like feeling that you're doing a huge sacrifice, because losing weight shouldn't feel like you're starving and you're making a huge sacrifice, because otherwise you're not going to stick to it. As simple as that. You have 3 meals a day. Pick one that is big. And I try not to snack much in the middle. Besides popcorn, I tend not to snack in the middle. I feel that snacking is your enemy. And I like to make the biggest meal dinner, because my husband gets from work, so we can all eat together. I love eating together, sitting at the table. You cannot eat in front of the TV, just like doing whatever on the side of the computer. Like, I set the table, I put knife and fork, I sit and I eat, and that's how I do it. And that helps me understand my eating process more. And the dinner is the biggest one because I like to eat as a family. But packing too many calories before going to bed makes no sense. So if I have dinner at 6 and I end up going to bed at 11, I literally go to bed when I start getting hungry. Like, I finish eating by 7:30 or whatever, and then it's 11 and I start getting hungry, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to bed. That's it. Maybe if we overstay a little bit, some days I have like a square of chocolate or something. But if I can feel that I'm wanting already like the potato chips, and I'm gonna go sleep. I think those are all my tips. Let me know if I missed something or if you do something else. Oh, that's my baby. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and to give this video a big thumbs up. Also follow me on Instagram, because I'm always posting stories about my life here, my girls, and all things nice. And that's it, guys. I really need to go because Isabella needs me. Bye.